What's up, Archons? I'm Flightless Pheasant, and we have the official event schedule for KeyForge Celebrations this year. So I already read through everything. There's nothing super surprising in here. There's one little thing that looks interesting that I definitely want to talk about. Most of the rest of it, pretty standard, but it's worth going through because it's always important to make sure that we all know what's going on. So, here it is. KeyForge Celebrations schedule. Much ado about everything. It's time to unveil the schedule for our 4th annual KeyForge celebration. Similar to the 2024 event, there's plenty for KeyForge fans to enjoy while mingling, dining, and engaging with a community as unique as the game. Celebration is set for November 6th through 9th at Game Center in Roseville, Minnesota. This iconic local game store has been our partner for all previous KFCs, and we're excited that they've welcomed us back for another round. Yeah! Game Center's pretty cool. Key information. All the specifics regarding the event, its schedule, and the various activities can be found on the KeyForge Celebration information page. We'll go through that one in a second. Additionally, players should anticipate receiving a digital event program sent to their email addresses they used for ticket purchases closer to the event, along with a printed version included in their goodie bag. Below is a quick overview of some of the event highlights. World Championships. World Championships are the pinnacle, invite-only events that cap the competitive season. Players who have qualified to participate in these events should check the information page for details on their particular World Championship. Electronic pre-registration for these events is now open and can be completed using this form. Pre-registration will close at 10:30 a.m. Central Time on October 31st, 2025. In-person registration closes at 4:59 p.m. Central Time on November 6th. So, if you can't pre-register, You can register on the day before, so that'll be on Thursday. But yeah, definitely pre-register if you can. It's definitely the better way to do it. Open tournaments. The open tournaments are available to all players who have not qualified for a World Championship. We'll be offering them in Sealed, Archon, and Alliance formats. Sealed will be happening on Friday, November 5th. Players will have to choose between Archon and Alliance, as these will run simultaneous on Saturday, November 8th. So you have to choose you want to play in the Open Archon or the Open Alliance tournament. Pretty standard. Side events. Additional side events will be available compared to previous years. Ghost Galaxy is still working on some details for Saturday and Sunday's events, which will be added to the schedule soon. But for now, players are invited to prepare themselves for our Measure for Measure side event. So we'll look at that one more on the page where they've got the actual events listed out. But that seems interesting and definitely worth looking at in more detail. Community events. KeyForge is a great game, but what makes it one of the best games is truly the community. That goes double for our extremely talented and dedicated organizers who run fantastic community-driven events. Ghost Galaxy is ready to start taking requests for community events using this form. Event proposals must be submitted by September 25th, 2025 for consideration and inclusion in the event program. We're beyond excited to see what organizers come up with, and we appreciate your hard work supporting KeyForge. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff that people have already been talking about, so there's definitely going to be community things worth looking at. Ticketing and additional info. KeyForge Celebration tickets have 2 varieties, a weekend pass for $100 and an all-day pass for $145. The $145 means you can play on Thursday in the World Last Chance qualifier. The weekend is just Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Ticketing fees contribute to covering the cost of prizes as well as the venue, staff, and judges who service the event to ensure a great experience for all attendees. Additional information, ticketing links, hotel booking links, and details on our venue partners can be found in the KeyForge Celebration 2025 info page. Just click the button below, and we'll see you in the Crucible. Excellent. Let's pop over here. So most of this was here before, and I went through it when they first announced KeyForge Celebration 2025. So we're going to kind of skip a lot of the things that we've already seen. There's all the community-driven happenings, activities in the store, goodie bag, all that. This is the new stuff. So we're going to do Thursday and Friday together, and we're going to do Saturday and Sunday together because that's how it laid out. So Thursday at 10 a.m. is the World Championship registration. All World Championship invitees must check in with registration prior to 5 p.m. on Thursday to ensure their spot in the World Championship final is claimed. Pre-registration is available starting now. So if you've got a World qualifier, go ahead and start registering. At 10 a.m. on Friday, they'll start the Sealed World Championship main tournament. The top sealed players from around the world will compete for a chance to become the World Championship. Who will seal their fate who will seal the fate of their foes. Ha 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 ha. I almost... Yeah. Anyway, so that's the first thing on Thursday and the first thing on Friday. There's also the Last Chance Qualifier, which also starts at 10. This is a opportunity to qualify for the world seats that are empty and make your way into them. The sealed main tournament will also start at 10, so they'll be running the sealed worlds and sealed main at the same time. Looks like the Last Chance Qualifier will go until it's done. I'm not exactly sure how long it'll take. We'll see. There'll be Second Amber, which is when you lose out of the main tournament, you can play Second Amber. That'll be on Thursday and Friday, and I imagine Saturday and Sunday too, but that one's always really good. There'll be a keynote presentation on Thursday at 7 p.m. So this is always a really cool thing. This is where they regale us with tales of happenings in the ever-changing Crucible. They're going to tell us, for instance, who got purged in the Certain Darkness event that's going to start any day now. And that's going to be really interesting. They'll tell us new things that are coming in the future. They'll probably tell us a little bit about Draconian measures. It's going to be really interesting. Now, on Friday, there's a Measure for Measure sealed event that starts at 6 p.m. And it says, it's excellent to have a dragon's strength, but it is tyrannous to use it as a dragon. Measure your strength at this small-scale side event. So this sounds, between the title, Measure for Measure, and the fact that it says Dragon's Strength, this sounds like it's a Draconian Measures connected event, but I can't imagine Draconian Measures will be ready by KFC. So whatever this is, it's going to be interesting. Maybe it'll be like an early version. You can like playtest it. I don't know. It's interesting. Or, this would be cool. Measure for Measure. It's a sealed event. I don't know. Maybe it's a new adventure. Maybe it's another KeyForge adventure. I could really, really go for a new adventure. If this is what this is, yes, I'll be so excited. But I don't know. My gut tells me probably not. Probably something else. Maybe it's Draconian Measures, but that's so early. So early to have it. And then after the keynote presentation, they'll do Meet the Ghosts on Thursday. Previously, I feel like they've done this on Sunday, but I guess they're doing it on Thursday right after the keynote. They'll do a Q&A session with the team for Ghost Galaxy, which is really interesting. I don't have a question this year. So if you guys have a question you want me to ask, I guess put it down in the comments, and I'll try to see what people want me to talk about. But there's not really a big question that I have this year, I guess, other than what's going on with House Redemption from a lore perspective. Like, are they? I mean, they probably won't answer, right? But like, are they still? Have their goals changed? I guess is the way I would phrase that question. Have their goals changed is probably how I'd go about that. I don't know. Feel like they won't answer that question, but it's maybe worth asking anyway. All right, so Saturday and Sunday are going to look pretty similar. You got the Archon World Championship on Saturday, and the Archon Finals on Sunday. You've got the Alliance Champ on Saturday and the Finals on Sunday. You've got the Archon Open on Saturday and the Finals on Sunday. You've got the Alliance Open on Saturday and the Finals on Sunday. They'll do the awards ceremony on Sunday after all the finals have concluded. There'll be Second Amber on Saturday. There'll be Sealed World Finals late in the day on Saturday, so they'll be in the late part of the day, as well as the Sealed Open Finals. No community events yet, and they said there will be more side events getting added to this. I will try my best to keep an eye on this and keep you guys updated when they add things, but historically, they kind of do it sporadically, and it's a little hard to keep track of, so without a specific article telling me to pay attention, it's a little difficult to know when I need to pay attention and to what. But I don't know, this is all, pretty much standard information, basically the same as last year. Different layout, I'm pretty sure Meet the Ghosts was not right after the keynote last year. I'm pretty sure it was on Sunday, but I could be wrong. Could be that that's how it was before, and I'm just crazy. That happens. And this Measure for Measure sealed, I definitely want to know more about. Plus, once the community events get added, it's all very exciting stuff. I'm looking forward to KFC. I hope you're going to be there. I'm going to be there. I've got some great things planned. Mostly just playing and having a good time, honestly. But there's always there's always more to do. So, yeah, that's all I have for you today. So until next time, later, Archons.